Hello, this is Robert Peters at NDPC. Just a couple weeks ago, we were in Nashville. We were talking about some of the great work that's going all across the country, in Nashville. One of my great friends was presenting, has phenomenal initiatives going on in his district. And I want to bring him on for everyone in the NDPC community to really listen to some amazing initiatives that are going on in West Valley, Washington. All right, let's give a round of applause for Dr. Peter Finch. All right. All right. Well, our first question, all right, because this is going to be a series of just questions of some great initiatives and some great work that's going on in West Valley. Peter, talk to us about some of the great work that you guys are doing for struggling students.
Thank you, Dr. Peters. Everything we need to do is research-based. So we really look at the research. And so first of all, focus on early learning is key. If we can get kids kindergarten ready, then they'll be at grade level as they go through the system. If they come in behind, it's very difficult to accelerate learning. So that's the key. Number one is focus on early learning. Right. Secondly, we know that students need to be engaged. When they're disengaged, they're going to be more likely to drop out. So how do you make the classroom engaging? In our district, we have one-to-one with Chromebooks. It's really freed up teachers that we can really move to a different instructional model. And I see it in every classroom across our whole district from pre-K to grade 12. And that is station rotation. It's the teacher doing small group instruction with a group of students so that you can engage that small group. The other students are doing meaningful activities with the Chromebook, and many times it's adaptive technology. So adaptive software. So it's meeting the students in their zone of proximal development, right, and helping take them to the next level of learning.
Definitely.
Now that students have a sense of belonging. So we have lots of clubs and activities, something for everyone. We try to have something for everyone. At our middle school, we target our Title IV funds. Students can we do a survey. So students, hopefully there's an activity that interests them. And they can switch it up every 6 weeks. And we have different clubs and activities every 6 weeks. So there's lots going on for kids there. Also, sense of belonging. We have trained all of our staff in equity, inclusion, and trauma-informed practices so that they're sensitive to the needs of our students. We want to make sure kids have an adult who cares about them on campus. So we have an advisory. We also have specialists like a graduation success specialist that reaches out to kids that might need some extra assistance. We have wraparound services where we partnered with community agencies to share the cost of a drug and alcohol counselor and mental health counselors. So that's really key. And then we've done the data analysis. In Washington State, it was called DUIS, the Dropout Early Warning Intervention System. And we identified that in our district, it was math. Math was the gatekeeper. If a kid, specifically algebra, if a kid was having difficulty with algebra and failed algebra, and then maybe took it again and failed it again, I mean, that's a bad situation. So we've really tried to make algebra taught in different ways, real world context, engaging. So we have a traditional algebra class, but we also have the amped algebra, which is team taught, where you have a period of the day that's the algebra, and then the next period is where you apply it in the manufacturing lab. We have financial algebra too, that's a dual credit class. And we know if kids get college credit on their high school transcript, they're more likely to stay engaged and even more likely to go to college.
Definitely.
And then, I mean, other small things like keeping the library open after school. We flex the time of the staff so that the library at the high school is open from 2:30 to 4:30, and there's peer tutors in there to help kids. And then also our registered apprenticeship program is very engaging, and also you can make money as a student. So we have seniors in high school making up to $30,000 a year through a registered apprenticeship with local businesses. So they get high school credit, college credit, and an hourly wage. So lots of research-based strategies there, and great results,
Comprehensive. One thing that I saw that Peter did was he started with the early learning, right? He went to middle school. You got great initiatives in middle school, great initiatives in high school, and then wraparound services, for children, parents within the community. So at West Valley, if you're out in Washington State, you got to go check Peter and his team out, right? They got some great work from boardroom to classroom. So Peter, we want to thank you for giving some of those great strategies. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mhm.